Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steve McCorkle, and I'm the class coordinator for the 354th Basic Training class and a senior instructor of police here at KLETC. At this time, I ask you to join me in welcoming today's graduates, the 354th Basic Training class. Members of the 354th Basic Training class and guests, please rise and remain standing if you're able, and direct your attention to the McPherson, Kansas Police Department Color Guard for the presentation of the colors and the playing of our national anthem. Class 354, right face.
Present arms!
Please be seated. Class 354. During your time here at KLETC, you've all walked past the Wall of Honor numerous times. The Wall of Honor was designated as a reminder of those KLETC graduates who have died in the line of duty. The names and photos of the 32 individuals memorialized preserve their memories and give families, friends, and law enforcement officers the opportunity to remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to the citizens of Kansas. At this time, please join with me in observing a moment of silence to honor those 32 KLETC graduates who are no longer with us. Thank you. Members of the 354th, it's just by the luck of the draw that I was assigned to be your class coordinator over the last 14 weeks. From the first day I met each of you in classroom 1 to today, I've been your greatest supporter and cheerleader. Today, we gather here to celebrate a remarkable achievement, the culmination of months of rigorous training, dedication, and unwavering commitment to a noble calling. As you stand on the precipice of a new beginning, I want you to draw your attention to the symbol that holds profound significance for each one of us, the badge. The badge you wear on your chest is not just a piece of metal. It represents the culmination of your dreams, the embodiment of your unwavering determination, and the promise of service to the community. It is a privilege bestowed upon you and a trust placed in your hands and a responsibility that you must carry with the utmost integrity. A badge is not a symbol of power or authority, but rather a symbol of trust. It is a beacon of hope for those in need, a symbol of safety for those in fear, and a source of comfort for those who have lost their way. It is a reminder that you are the guardians of our society, the protectors of the vulnerable, and the champions of justice. With your badge comes the power to make a difference. Remember that power should never be wielded recklessly or without thought. It should be a force for good, a tool to bring about positive change, and a means to build bridges of trust between law enforcement and the commitment to serve. As you step into your roles as law enforcement officers, always keep in mind the words of Sir Robert Peel, who is known as the father of modern-day policing. The police are the public, and the public are the police. Your badge does not separate you from society, it connects you to it. Be approachable, be compassionate, and empathetic in your interactions. Build relationships within the community you serve, for it's these relationships that will help you maintain peace and keep your community safe. In your journey as officers, you will face challenges and uncertainties. But remember, your badge is a reminder that you are never alone. You are part of a noble professional association, a family of officers who have sworn to serve and protect. Lean on each other for support, guidance, and strength. In closing, I want to congratulate each one of you for earning the privilege to wear that badge. It's a symbol of honor, duty, and sacrifice. And as you go forth from this academy, carry it proudly, but always with humility. Let it remind you of the trust placed in you, the responsibility you bear, and the difference you will make in the lives of others. May your careers be filled with courage, compassion, and a commitment to justice. May your badges shine as beacons of hope in our communities, and may you always uphold the highest standards of integrity and honor. The badge is yours. You have earned it. On behalf of the KLETC administration and staff, Congratulations on completing basic training. Thank you, and may you stay safe in your honorable service to our society. It is my pleasure today to introduce today's graduation speaker. Colonel Eric Smith began his law enforcement career in 1991 and quickly advanced through various roles, including dispatcher, deputy sheriff, and DEA special agent. His DEA service spanned assignments in Minneapolis, Wichita, and Kansas City, where he led complex investigations and supervised enforcement operations. At DEA headquarters, he served as inspector and later as assistant administrator and chief inspector, overseeing the agency's integrity and accountability functions. In 2020, he joined the senior executive service and led operations in the Houston division. After retiring from the DEA in 2023, he was appointed by Governor Laura Kelly as the 24th superintendent of the Kansas Highway Patrol. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Smith.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. I want to begin by offering my sincere thanks to the staff here at KLETC. The Director of Police Training, Darren Beck, couldn't be here with us today, but I wanted to acknowledge him, his staff, the Director of Programs, Doug Schrader, the Deputy Director, the Associate Director, Alvin Sowers, and the remaining Associate and Assistant Directors. It's their dedication and their hospitality that make this academy possible, and it's their leadership who helped shape the remarkable public servants that we celebrate today. I also would like to recognize the friends and the family who are here with us today. Many of you have traveled from across the state and beyond to share in this moment, and it means so much more than words can express. To the chiefs, to the sheriffs, to the law enforcement leaders and executives who have come to support your newest officers and your deputies, your presence sends a powerful message of confidence and of pride and of encouragement. And I so much appreciate Mr. McCorkle's words about the badge, so much so that I'm going to pick up with that theme and run with it just a little bit more, so stay tuned. To the graduates, when you first stepped through the doors of this academy, you arrived as individuals. Each of you carried your own hopes and your own strengths and your own dreams and challenges, but through the last few months of academics, physical training, tactics, and discipline, something powerful happened. You learned the importance and the value of relying on one another. You discovered that your strength comes from unity. And today you don't leave here as individuals, you leave here as a team. You're also headed back to your communities to join a larger team. More than that, you leave as members of a larger family, our Blue family. It would also be remiss if I didn't speak about your journey without recognizing the families who supported you from home. We've all heard about the sacrifices that come from a life of public service, and those sacrifices are not yours alone. Every late night, every missed holiday dinner, every school event, or every family moment that you cannot attend is felt by the people that you love at home. Your families carry those sacrifices with you, and today we should acknowledge their patience and their strength and their unwavering support. So thank you for being here today. You know, since the day that this academy began, you've endured early mornings, long days, physical and mental challenges, but you pushed forward when it would have been easier to stop. You chose discipline over convenience, and you chose commitment over comfort. And for that perseverance, you should be deeply proud. It's your determination and it's your grit that have carried you through to this moment. But the truth is, your work is really only just beginning. Those qualities that brought you here, the discipline, the resilience, the courage, that will now become a part of who you are every single day. And in the weeks and in the months and even hopefully the years ahead of you, there will be moments when you will need to draw upon that strength. Moments when you must fight for justice, stand firm in difficult situations, and protect those who can't protect themselves. But just as important as that strength is the character that you bring with it. Even in the most challenging encounters, you have to lead with professionalism, with dignity and respect. You're going to meet people in the worst in their lives, on the worst days of their lives. You're going to meet victims who are seeking help. You're going to meet citizens who need reassurance. And oftentimes you're going to meet people who frankly just downright test your patience. No matter the situation, your badge demands that you represent something greater than yourself. That badge, it represents your oath. But you also have that patch. It represents your community. And you have that name tag. That represents your personal heritage. They each represent something very powerful: your identity, your loyalty, and your responsibility. They represent trust and they represent honor, but they also represent every officer who's worn that before you and every community that depends on you. And it represents who you are when you're not in uniform either. It becomes your brand, so wherever you go, on duty or off duty, you carry that brand, you wear it with pride, you protect it with integrity, and you represent it with honor. In just a few moments, you're going to stand, you'll take your oath, and you'll receive your certification. And as you do, know this: we're proud of you, and I'm proud to stand beside you as a fellow Kansas law enforcement officer. Just remember, that pride comes with expectations. Your chiefs, your sheriffs, your communities, they all expect excellence. They expect integrity, and they expect courage. And above all, they expect you to honor that oath, to serve fairly, impartially, and faithfully as you pursue justice, peace, and safety for the people who have placed their trust in you. Today marks the beginning of a calling, not just a career. It's my hope that you carry that calling with humility, with strength, and with honor. And may God bless each of you and bring you home safely at the end of each watch.
Colonel Smith, on behalf of the 354th Basic Training Class, please accept this gift as a thank you for taking some time out of your day to share your thoughts with us.
Thank you so much.
KLETC recognizes student officers who excel in all facets of the academy by awarding those who qualify the distinction of graduating with honors. Will Warden Dylan Hopkins of the Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks please join me at the podium? To be awarded this distinction is a substantial accomplishment. A student officer must achieve a total average on all written and performance examinations of 90% or higher, and a score of 90% or higher on the final written performance or final written and performance exam. Additionally, for an officer to be recognized with honors, the student officer must have achieved successful completion of all the skills testing, to include firearms, standardized field sobriety testing, emergency vehicle operations, and many more. They must have completed 100 miles walking or running outside of the classroom, and they must have had no level 2 or higher correctional disciplinary write-ups. Please join me today in recognizing Warden Dylan Hopkins for his hard work and his achievement. At KLETC, we recognized student officers who have excelled in fitness during their basic training. Fitness being a key component of an officer's life. It helps them deal with daily stress that they'll face and aids them in maintaining a healthier lifestyle, enabling them to better mitigate the dangers that they may encounter. During their time here at KLETC, all members of the 354th were active and engaged in a fitness routine. One student officer has met the goals of the 200-mile club and has successfully completed all KLETC graduation requirements. Will Officer Fred Clote of the Prairie Band Potawatomi Nation Police Department please join me at the podium? To be recognized as a member of the 200-mile club, the student officer must have completed 30 push-ups in a minute, 30 sit-ups in a minute, and run a mile and a half in 18 minutes or less. Additionally, they must have self-reported walking or running 200 miles or more outside the classroom throughout their time here at KLETC. Please join me in congratulating Officer Clote. KLETC also recognizes student officers who excel in academics by awarding those who qualify with the Executive Director's Academic Award. Will Officer Nicholas McComas of the Leavenworth Police Department please join me at the podium? To be awarded the Executive Director's Academic Award is a substantial accomplishment. A student officer must achieve a total average on all written examinations of 94% or higher and score at least a 94% or higher on the final certifying examination. Additionally, the officer to be recognized for achieving the Executive Director's Academic Award must have achieved successful completion of all final testing performance, all of the skills testing, and no level 2 or higher disciplinary write-ups. On behalf of the instructors and the staff of Kansas Law Enforcement Training Center, it's my privilege to announce that Officer Nicholas McComas of the Leavenworth Police Department as the recipient of the Executive Director's Academic Award for the 354th Basic Training Class. It's time now for the class president to deliver a few brief remarks on behalf of the graduating class. Ladies and gentlemen, the 354th Basic Training Class President, Officer Fred Clote from the Prairie Band Potawatomi Nation Tribal Police Department.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, chiefs, sheriffs, co-workers, friends, family, and everyone watching on social media. Thank you for taking the time to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. We have all been waiting 14 weeks for this day. Today, we aren't just celebrating the passage of time. We are celebrating the mastery of our profession. Over the last 4 months, these 23 remarkable people representing your agencies and communities have been forged by the 7 core competencies of KLETC. They have built a solid law enforcement foundation of legal understanding, law enforcement duties and behaviors, investigations, report writing and testifying, fitness for duty and resilience, officer safety, and procedural justice. These aren't just subjects that were taught. They are the pillars upon which Class 354 will build their Kansas law enforcement career. Before I go any further, we would like to acknowledge that our success here at the Academy was a total team effort. We owe a sincere thank you to the entire KLETC staff, to the administrative team, the maintenance crew, the food service staff who kept us fueled for the days. Thank you. Thank you to all the role players that acted perfectly during the scenarios. You kept us on our toes. Oh, John. But most importantly, you took the time to provide valuable service that would ensure our success in the future. We greatly appreciate what you have done for us. To all the instructors we have had for the past 4 months, thank you for being the bridge between theory and reality. Your shared wisdom, your hard-earned experiences throughout your careers, and a level of professionalism that we strive to emulate. Thank you for your patience, coaching, and mentoring. Also, thank you for providing Class 354 with the inadvertent quote of the day. These simple quotes that you may or may not have known were being captured provided us with an unprecedented level of morale. Your words and quotes gave us perspectives when we were tired and needed it the most. Rest assured, you haven't just trained 23 officers. You've mentored the next generation of professional Kansas law enforcement officers. For the past 4 months here in beautiful Yoder, Kansas, these graduates lived and breathed these principles. We all learned real quick there was no room for average. Every one of us was visible. Every one of us was tested daily. We have successfully completed over 560 hours of instruction. We pushed past exhaustion and learned this in profession, not just the lives of ourselves and partners, but the people of our community depend on our proficiency and competency. To the families and friends, these 23 graduates are here because of your support. You carried the burden of our absence. You were our morale every Friday evening. You were the resilience when we were tired. Thank you for sharing them with us for the past 4 months. I know you all are as proud of them as I am. We promise you, we will do our best to come home every single shift. To Class 354, thank you for sharing this journey and experiences with me for the past 4 months. You are all truly remarkable people. I know you all will represent your name, agency, and community with honor. Our basic training is complete, but our education is just beginning. As you all head back to your agencies to begin or finish your FTO programs, take these competencies and wisdom from the instructors with you. Stay vigilant, stay humble, and always look out for one another. Most importantly, in the moments when the shift is long and the challenges are great, always remember your why. Remember why you chose this profession and who you swore to serve and protect. Never forget your why. Your calling is noble. Your purpose is clear. You are about to be released into the wild. Serve with honor and integrity. Congratulations, Class 354. Thank you.
Officer Clote, it is my pleasure on behalf of the KLETC administration and staff to present you with this plaque commemorating your achievement as the 354th Basic Training Class President. I hope you'll display it proudly. Congratulations. In law enforcement, ethics is at the forefront of training and our profession. The law enforcement officer oath of affirmation is a constant reminder of the importance of always doing the right thing. This is something we've discussed in depth during your time here at KLETC. The ultimate purpose of law enforcement is public service. A law enforcement officer assumes great responsibility when they affirm the oath of office. They have entered the position of being role models, leading by example. They are enforcers of the law and protectors over our society and our communities. I'll now ask Class President, Officer Clote, to lead the 354th class in reciting the Law Enforcement Oath of Office affirmation.
Class 354, please stand. Oath. On my honor, I will
never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution of the United States and the state of Kansas, my community, and the agency I serve.
recover. Class 354, please be seated.
Upon successful completion of your requirements here at KLETC, you will be presented with a challenge coin. A challenge coin is a symbol and meaning is a symbolic and meaningful item given to someone as a reminder of what they have done or to confirm membership in an organization. This coin will recognize you as a graduate of KLETC. I ask that you carry it with you as a reminder of the lessons learned and the friendships forged during your time here at KLETC. On the back of the coin is the oath that each one of you just affirmed moments ago. Carry it with you and let it be a constant reminder of always doing the right thing. Graduate, it's been my honor and distinct pleasure to be your class coordinator and a small part of your journey. I wish you nothing but success and happiness in the future. Godspeed on your journey. I will now ask KLETC Associate Director of Basic Training, Mr. Alvin Sowers, to join me on stage to present the members of the 354th Basic Training class with their certificates. Class President, Officer Fred Clote, will announce the names.
Officer Camden Dalkey, Riley County Police Department. Deputy DeMarcus Elliott, Finney County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Randy Feemster, Rice County Sheriff's Office. Officer Joshua Farrell, Junction City Police Department. Officer Hunter Frizzell, Derby Police Department. Deputy Trenton Friedendahl, Smith County Sheriff's Office. Officer Rachel Green, University of Kansas Medical Center Police Department. Front row, please return to your seats. Please be seated. Second row, please stand. Officer Corey Hamilton, Junction City Police Department. Officer Tyler Haim, Leavenworth Police Department. Game Warden Dylan Hopkins, Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks. Officer Daniel Lillard II, Galena Police Department. Deputy Cade Lovelady, Rice County Sheriff's Office. Officer Nicholas McComas, Leavenworth Police Department. Technical Special Agent Roger Michaels, Kansas Bureau of Investigation. Deputy Casey Orschel, Saline County Sheriff's Office. Second row, please return to your seats. Please be seated. Third row, please stand. Officer Christian Ivan Ortiz, Independence Police Department. Officer Jacob Presley, Metropolitan Topeka Aviation Authority Police and Fire Department. Officer Allison Sandoval, Dodge City Police Department. Deputy Travis Scarborough, Butler County Sheriff's Office. Officer Jarrett Spranger, Junction City Police Department. Officer Blake Tyler, Girard Police Department. Officer Tyler Walker, University of Kansas Medical Center Police Department.
And Officer Fred Clote of the Prairie Band Potawatomi Nation Tribal Police. Third row, you can return to your seats. Please be seated. In a few moments, I'll certify these officers as certified law enforcement officers, but I wanted to thank the families, especially for coming. When I graduated, there was no audience. So I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. So also want to thank the administrators and all the department members that come support each and every graduation. We truly appreciate that. And ask your graduate to take you around the campus and show you some of what the facilities look like and let them talk about their experience here. If you have time this afternoon, it's a nice Kansas day. We have some nice photo opportunities in the back of the room. There's some in other areas of the campus to include the flagpole in front and our statue in the courtyard back there. So no doubt this is a special day for these young women and men, but it's also a special day for me. Almost to the day, 42 years ago, I came through here as basic officer. And then I had the joy of having my son go through here in 2011 in class 212. And now he gets to pay it forward with 2 deputies in this class. So special to me. Class 354, please stand. On behalf of Director Beck, I hereby certify that each of you has successfully completed the requirements to be certified law enforcement officers in Kansas. They've been waiting 14 weeks for me to say, class dismissed. And ladies and gentlemen, as they're walking out, I want to let you know that our store will be open if you would like to buy some KLETC memorabilia on the way out. Carrying this all the time.